Hey y'all, it's Genesis. Thanks so much for coming back to the channel. I appreciate it. And if it's your first time here, what's up? We're going to do a general collective reading. What does that mean? We don't square peg it, round hole it. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Take what fits and leave the rest behind. All right, guys, this is for you. It's all about you. It is a pleasure and honor to be here with you. Thank you again for coming by. All the love you give is returned back to you tenfold. You guys are the best, and without you, I would not be here. I have meditated on the message, prayed for protection, and cleansed the energy. So we're gonna jump right in and see what the cards say. Alright guys, so right now you're not so happy. Ace of Cups in reverse. Sadness, overwhelming sadness, melancholy, feeling really down in the dumps. All bliss has left you. That's no good. I'm not happy about that for you. What's going on? The challenge right now is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Lies. Somebody's lied. Somebody's told some untruths. Somebody hasn't been able to stand in business. Their word doesn't mean anything. Somebody's had a lack of integrity. All right. I'm sorry to hear that. The past that has affected this is the Chariot in reverse. No victory, no forward positive movement, no winning. Somebody's car could be broke. That could be a thing too. Somebody was unable to travel. Somebody lied about traveling. Somebody, maybe somebody couldn't come towards you, or you couldn't go to them. But there was some lies told, and it broke your heart, or you're gonna break your heart. You're really, really sad about it. You've definitely cried about this situation, or have felt like you wanted to. All right, so we have the future. It's the Tower reverse. So missing a tower moment, holding it up, barely holding it together before it topples down. All it's going to take is a breath and it will be over. You guys are barely holding the situation together is what's going on. That's what's going on right now. In the future, you're barely going to be able to hold this together. Whatever the situation, where the lies are, where there's no victory, where there's no forward movement, where there's no overcoming an obstacle. So there was something that wasn't overcome. All right. So the best outcome is the Knight of Wands. A passionate action, movement, someone coming towards you, you going towards somebody with passion, with charisma, who's charming. Somebody's gonna try it. So somebody's gonna make some kind of effort to come towards you or to hold this together. They're going to be, I'm not going to say they're not going to be like super immature, but they're going to be a little lighthearted, maybe a little immature, but they're in the upright. They're coming in with passion to fix whatever spilled that cup of emotion, spilled that cup, spilled your tears. They want to fix it. Your feelings about the situation. The Knight of Cups in reverse. You think it's a dirty offer. You think the passionate offer that they're coming in with is a dirty offer. That it's karmic and it's low vibrational and it's not enough and it's just enough to keep the tower from falling, isn't it? They're doing the bare minimum to keep the tower from coming down is what it looks like. Okay, I feel this. Okay, what's your advice in this situation? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I would say it would be not to give to this person, not to come into union with them, not to build with them. Don't give them any money. There won't be domestic bliss. It means don't do it. Don't go into union with this person is what it looks like. And definitely don't give them any money. What's the external influence, the environment? It's the Seven of Cups. So there's you could have a lot of options other than this Knight of Wands coming in to charm your pants off. literally and figuratively. It could be a heart-to-heart, you know, really talking about some things. It could be. Or it could be delusion, fantasy, daydreaming. It could be all of that. You could be daydreaming. You could be fantasizing. You could be a little delusional about the situation, maybe hoping it's going to turn out better than what it is. I don't know. What's your hopes and fears? Your hopes and fears are the Hermit reversed. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be single. You don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to your guides. You don't want to listen to your intuition. You don't want to hear it. That's why it's in the reverse. You don't want to, because you know what they're telling you. Not to get back in union with this person, and definitely not to give them any money, because I feel like they're coming in with a dirty offer, possibly to get money off of you. All right, so the outcome, Lord have mercy, the outcome for this, sorry guys, is the Six of Wands. Public recognition, victory, praise, being in the public eye in a good way. Every time I think of this card, I think of a parade. Like, you're going to be sitting in the car, just people are going to be acknowledging you for how great you are, amazing you are, celebrating you. You're going to be celebrated. So, ooh, maybe this person's going to come in and really do it over the top. I don't know. All right, so let's get some clarification. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody wants to not be rejected. Somebody wants to come in from out of the cold. Somebody wants you to pay attention to them. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. Two of Swords. Upright. Deadlock. Stuck. Unable to make a decision. Unable to make a choice. That's the challenge. There's somebody lied and now you can't make a decision on what to do. Five of Swords. Lying, cheating, stealing. Maybe you're a little defensive against this person. They've really gone above and beyond to mislead you, to deceive you, to get you to not see the truth. Maybe you don't want to be rejected too. Maybe that's what that Five of Pentacles is. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. That's you. You don't want to be rejected. You want to come in from out of the cold. But you're stuck in... You don't know what to choose. You don't know if you should choose to be with this person or to be single. You don't know, because there's so much lies. Just lies on lies on lies here. They lie about everything, it looks like. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse, because I feel like this is something to do with, like, they said their car was broke or something like that. Tell me more. It's the Four of Cups. So somebody being in their ego, contemplating things, letting a good thing pass them by. So in the past, this person has let you, like, they missed their opportunity with you, or you missed your opportunity with them. Flip it, switch it, however it needs to go. Maybe you're the one who's been deceitful. I don't know. You know where you fit in the situation. Somebody feels like they've missed an opportunity. Like they didn't shoot their shot right, or maybe they told a bunch of lies and now they can't have any forward movement in the situation. Tell me more. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. The Devil. So the Tower reverse is for the future, right? Barely keeping it together, barely letting it fall. It's barely being held together. Like, and it's probably just being held together because you're not fully believing the lies that you've been told, or you're refusing to believe the lies that you've been told. You're just trying to be like, no, that can't be true. You're wanting to not. You want to be out of this, this sad place, this melancholy. You care about this person, and you just want them to be who their representative is. So it feels like they're, at one point in time, they were this charming, wonderful person, and, and then that was just the representative. And now you're seeing the real person for who they really are. And in the future, we have the devil. So we have struggles, challenges, addictions, materialistic ways, all 3D based things, lower vibrational energy stuff, really karmic energy. In the future, we have karmic energy. You're taking a drive to Karmicville in the future if you stay steadily messing with this person. Yeah. Third party situations, lustful energy, you know, gambling, low key obsession. That could be a whole thing too. Maybe you with them or them with you in the future. Just being obsessive. Okay, that doesn't look good at all. Best possible outcome is the Knight of Wands upright. So tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Alright, so we got 3 that fell out. We got the 2 of Cups in reverse. So this is not a soulmate connection. This is not a twin flame. This is none of that. This is extremely karmic. It's getting turned upside down. The partnership's over. That's the best possible outcome, is for the partnership to be over. For it to be, I'm sorry to give this reading, you know, like we're supposed to be all like love and light, but no, the divine says this is not good. It's not healthy. This person lies. Don't believe the lies, and don't try to convince yourself to do so. We have the 10 of Swords too for the best possible outcome. Betrayal. The worst, like 10 swords in your back. Lies, betrayal, cheating, treachery, every kind of deception you can imagine is the best possible outcome. Because that's what's already happening. You just have to come to terms with it. And then judgment. Judgment being called on this Knight of Wands who's lustful and you know, thinks he can talk his way out of anything. You know, thinks he can use his wand and get whatever he wants and can treat people any way he wants to. Well, judgment's being called on the situation. That does mean recovery and rebirth, but it also means judgment. So there's going to be a price to pay. Maybe this is this person who's going to be in the 10 of Swords because the relationship's over, because it's done. The divine's making you walk away. They're not making you, but it looks like, I mean, it's strongly advised. I'd say it's strongly advised, with the best possible outcome being, you know, that. Or that's what you're thinking it could be. You're thinking it could be just betrayals. You're thinking, oh, and recovery and rebirth. So you think he's going to come back after the betrayals? Because this is best, like in your subconscious, like what you're thinking the best outcome could be. Sorry, I was taking that to a different level. What you think in your mind, even in your back of your mind, you're not even thinking it. It's just in there. You're thinking that he's going to be, you know, not karmic, but just be, you know, a flirty energy, you know, who's betrayed you a little bit. You know, he's betrayed you a lot, actually. There's 10 swords in your back, and you think he's going to spin the block, and you want him to spin the block. Are you a glutton for punishment? Me oh my, me oh my. All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse for your advice. No union, and don't give him money. What else can you tell me about the 10 of Pentacles? The 8 of Pentacles, upright. Your advice is to work. You're like at a job. Go do your job. Focus on you. Develop your skills. Hone your craft. Whatever it is, do that. Don't invest in this person. Don't invest in the domestic situation. Don't give this person money. Go to work and save your money. All right, tell me about the 7 of Cups. Tell me about that in the environment. 7 of Cups. You have other options. 7 of Cups in the environment. 7 of Cups in the environment. 5 of Wands in reverse. So maybe the fighting's going to stop. Maybe it's going to stop. Or maybe it's going to get more. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's don't be delusional. Don't I think the fighting's going to stop, the bickering's going to stop, because you have other options, because you're not going to be around this person. Or there's going to be a lot of like malicious gossip and, you know, slander, and I think it's malicious gossip and slander. So there's going to be somebody around you, and there's going to be a lot of malicious gossip and slander. So this person's going to go ruin your name, looks like, because you have other options, because you're not entertaining them. I don't know. Tell me more. Tell me about the 6 of Wands and the outcome. Or the Hermit and the hopes and fears. Let me try that again. Tell me about the Hermit and the hopes and fears. Nine of Pentacles. So you're scared of not having money. You're scared of not being independent, not being single, successful, sexy. You're scared. Are you okay? But it says that your advice is to go work so you can be independent. So you guys not having a house together, and that's your advice, is you guys not to be in domestic bliss together, not to be in a house. So does this person support you and you're scared that you're not going to be able to stand on your own? Well, we got the Magician and the King of Wands. So you're hoping that you have all the tools you need to create the reality that you want. And you're hoping for the King of Wands for another option, or for the Knight of Wands to graduate and become a king. You want this person to elevate and become a better person. That's what you're hoping for. And you're hoping that you actually have everything you need to be able to stand on your own. I can understand that. That's completely understandable. Tell me about the Six of Wands and the outcome. Six of Wands and the outcome. That's too many. Six of Wands and the outcome. The Star reversed. So you're not going to heal. You're not going to heal. You're not going to have wish fulfillment. You're stuck, aren't you? You're wanting this person to elevate and their frequency to rise. That's what you're wanting. You're wanting them to, even though they've broken your heart and they've told you lies and they've left you out in the cold, and you know they chose somebody else over you, you want them to come back. You want them to come back. Okay. Let's talk about this one. All right. Tell me what collective needs to know, please. Tell me what collective needs to know. Tell me what collective needs to know. The situation is played out. Like, it's done. It's like you just keep going in this cycle with this person, or you just keep on with this person, and you're not going to get ahead. You're not, this person's shown you more than once, it looks like, and numerous times. It looks like you have endured numerous of betrayals from this person. Numerous. Obsessive lover. Is this you or them? Dangerously toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. So did they just, is this a game that you guys play? Just a cycle you keep going through? You need to end this. This is not healthy. This is not healthy for anybody. For your hopes and fears to be that they can elevate, that you can create it, like your work. So are you financially codependent? Your advice is go to work. Work. You don't have to be financially codependent. You can do this on your own. You are fully capable of it. I mean, you absolutely can. This person is uninterested right now. They're uninterested. They're living their life. And this whole situation is, you guys have done this too many times. Somebody's a divination abuser. You, them, somebody. Tell me more. The cards are talking, man. Somebody's a wolf in sheep's clothing, whether that's you or them. The advice is to keep your money. Keep your money. If you keep your money, then you are able to take care of yourself. And go to work. Don't let this heartbreak get you all where you can't work and you're just laying in the bed miserable. Go work about it if you've got to. You got to process your feelings and stuff, but you have to break these toxic cycles. They have to be broken. Or you're never going to heal. You're wasting time. Or they're wasting your time. Stuck, no change, limited. It's not going to get better. This is the facts of the matter. This is cut and dry. I'm sorry if it seems not very nice, and if it, it doesn't leave any hope in here. I mean, do what you want, obviously. You're going to. Somebody's creeping. They might be creeping on you. You may be creeping on them. Somebody's bankrupt. Somebody doesn't have any money. Their bills are past due. They probably got disconnect notices. They're stressed. Is this you or them? Flip it where it needs to go. If they're wanting you just for your money, because that might be why they come in all, charming and loving towards you, is because they need your money. Or you're wanting them to come back so you can have them take care of you. Either way, that's wrong. You shouldn't. That's financial abuse. That's not okay. It's not okay at all. Somebody's haunted, memories, flashback, trauma, side effects. You guys' relationship is traumatic. It is traumatic. There's flashbacks. There's bad memories. And that's why you guys, there's a horrible toxic cord here. You guys need to cut the cord. Same shit, different day. That's what you're doing. Forces things on you, forces their way into your life, uses force to get what they want. So this person is forceful. Well, it looks like, and it looks like they take your money too. So, because they're bankrupt. And this card says moving. So they're going to be moving because their bills are past due. Are they going to try and force their way into your house? Or do you need somewhere to go? Be careful, collective. If they're trying to force their way into your house, is that why they're going to come back? Because they need somewhere to live? Are they a homosexual? They need somewhere to live. So they're going to love you for somewhere to live. But this is the same shit, different day. Nothing's changed. This person is karmic. Don't let them do this. And they're holding a grudge against you. They're holding a grudge from whatever you've done. If you have let them go in the past, they are very low vibrational. Your future, if you let them in, is the devil. It's struggles, it's conflicts, it's bondage, it's toxicity, it's pain. It's the tower coming to a complete crash. Yeah, you won't be able to dust it off. You need to keep your space from this person. I mean, you know what you need to do, and you're going to do what you want to do anyway. Tell me more, tell me more. Tell me more. They're a happiness hater. They don't like you being happy. So they let you get a little bit of distance. So I feel like you guys aren't together, and they let you get a little bit of distance, and they come back wanting to spin the block because they see you doing well financially. You know, you're worried. Oh, your hopes and fear. You're worried not that you won't be able to make it on your own. You're worried that they'll come back and take your money. You're worried that they'll take your money from you. That's why your advice is to not. There's not any cups out here except for that Ace of Cups. There's no cups. That's why your advice is to not let them into a partnership with you. Don't let them in with you. Don't try to build with them. You can't build with them. You can't build with somebody who won't carry the bricks. They don't have a vision. And your advice is to work. Just work. Tell me more. Yeah, they're looking you up. They're hooked on you. They're researching you. They're trying to get advice or trying to get information. They're trying to figure out where you're at. If you guys are separated, because they need to move. Their bills are past due. They need money and a place to live. They want you to fight for them. They want you to get stuck back in that toxic situation. They want you to compete for them. You know, making you feel less than, leaving. They're probably mad because you didn't do it. I mean, I feel like you didn't this time. You let them go. You did let them go. You're sad about it. You've been sad about it, but you're working on getting past that. You're sad, but there was lies, and you stood on business. Yeah. In the past, there was no forward movement. The person didn't want to work on things, make anything better. And the tower, it's trying not to fall, but if they come back, it's going to completely fall. And it looks like they're going to have really, you know, demonic. They're going to be on demon time doing, you know, they're holding a grudge that you left and y'all parted ways. And they want your money. Like, you leaving has them financially hit, and they are mad about it, and they want your money. You hope that they would be the King of Wands. They're not, though. They're masquerading as a king or as a Knight of Wands. But you are bothered by this. This person's always partying, threatening, intimidating, forcing their way into your house. Collective, if you need help, get help. Don't let them bully you. Don't let them force their way into your house. Don't let them threaten you. Don't let them intimidate you. Because they're so good. They're so into you. I don't think there's a good chemistry there. I think they're into you and you are not into them. Or there's real toxic. It's like that toxic sex. And but I feel like this person's really bothered. They're partying all the time. They're really bothered. They're a happiness hater. They don't like seeing you happy by yourself. They don't like seeing you happy. They just want to come in and ruin that. They don't like seeing you independent and strong. This person sounds awful. Awful, awful, awful. Yeah. You're always out here hustling, making your money, getting the bag. This person's getting evidence of something. I don't know what they're getting evidence of, but they're probably, I don't know, probably trying to say you did something. More lies. They're trying to, pieced together a lie with manufactured stuff. This person wants to steal from you, rob, loss, death, physical or emotional. That's exactly what they want to do. And if you don't cooperate, they'll probably call child services on you. If you don't have kids, that's not for you. But if it is, that's the type of person they are, because they're a grudge holder. They'll do anything to get their way. They force. If they can't have you and be happy with you, then they are miserable with you. They don't want nobody to have you. This person's sick. This person is not well. Of course they want you back. But you are too busy winning. Stay busy winning, collective. Stay busy winning. Yeah, stay and move in silence. Definitely move in silence. Keep quiet. I don't know, maybe you're moving to get away from this person. This person, be careful is all I got to say about this. Be careful, collective. I'll just grab some of these. What does collective need to know? 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 Dawn, the golden haired. Duty. What does that mean? And then we have brother and sister transformation. Okay. You're transforming. You're changing completely. Overnight. You're changing, but this person doesn't know who you are anymore. They haven't been in contact with you, or I mean, it's been limited, and you just, because this person is, it looks like this person's abusive. Like a lot abusive, actually. Duty, dedication. It's your duty to take care of yourself. It's your duty to transform, okay? Be dedicated to yourself. Take your transformation like it is a duty. Like it has to happen. It is something you need to do. You know, like a cop's duty is to serve and protect. Your duty to yourself is to transform. Transform and elevate. It's time. I mean, you've been doing the work. Continue to rise up out of that energy and raise your vibration. You're doing a great job. It's hard cutting these karmic ties. It really is, especially when you have somebody who won't let go of you. But you can't. I mean, what are you going to do? Go back to them and go back to them? I mean, that's the rest of your life. I mean, it'd be easier just to go back to them. I've heard a lot of people say that, but it's not. It's your rest of your life. Fight for the rest of your life. To have your independence, your space, to live the life you want. You don't owe this person anything. You owe yourself a transformation. You owe yourself to elevate. Tell me more. What does collective need to know? What does collective need to know? Eternal youth, energy, newness, vitality. Yes, you're transforming. Yeah, so it's like you're being reborn again. Eternal youth. There's a newness to you, a vitality. Keep stepping into that vitality, right? We have ancient, ancestral, Egypt, magical inheritance. Well, your magical inheritance could be your eternal youth. I bet you're Benjamin Button in it. You just look younger and younger every day. It's that ancient blood within you. Yes, discipline, training, consistency, and practice. Be consistent, be disciplined in your transformation, in your evolution, in your growth, in your healing journey. Take it seriously. It is a duty. It is yours that you need to be consistent with it. You need to train yourself how to transmute. You need to be able to meditate. You need to be able to process your emotions. These all takes a lot of time. And we never stop learning. And it's time for you to be dedicated to you, dedicated to learning you, consistent with taking care of yourself, consistency with providing for yourself, for looking out for yourself, training yourself on how to give self-love. These are important things, and you owe it to yourself. I mean, it's needed, okay? Be very disciplined. Be able to say no. No is a whole sentence. You don't have to explain anything, okay? Take care of you. Base chakra. This is your lower chakra. This has to do with your victory and success. It has to do with your manifestations and stuff. All the energy that we have there, and not sharing that energy with everybody. Not, if you need to do some chakra alignments, you know, cleanse some energies, get everything like back aligned and working well. Don't share your energy with lower vibrational people. That can really throw that off. The way you manifest, it can actually help it to where they can manifest off your energy. Okay, so just, you know, take care of you. Be focused on you. You have victory and success coming in. This is beautiful. What else does collective have coming? What else does collective have coming? What's coming towards the collective? That's a lot. I'm not doing that. Woo, me oh my. All right. What's collective got coming towards them? Can I get one? There we go. Well, that'll work too. This was in reverse. Disruption. Your disruptions are going away. The disruption's leaving. It's not going to be able to get to you anymore. We got moving on. You will be moving on. We have suffering in silence. Well, that may happen. You may have to suffer. It's a part of the healing. But make sure you do the healing so the suffering ends. You know, it's okay to cry, and it's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to miss this person. That is, it's fine. But it's, you know, you need to recognize that they're not for you. They're just wanting to take from you. They're a bully. They just want to run you and control you, take advantage of you. And it's hard when you're first coming out of that. It really, really is, because and you feel alone, you feel isolated, and then you don't know who you can trust and who you can't trust. It's a whole thing. You can trust you. It's your job to transform right now. It's time to be in the cocoon. All right? Isolation, it sucks, but it's necessary. It's where we grow. It's where we do transform. So yeah, you're dealing with heartache and loss. You're suffering in silence, okay? This is what you have coming. You are moving on. Your disruption is going away, but it's a part of it. I feel like you're gonna, I hope you don't stretch this out, but I don't know. I'm hoping you don't. I hope you see it is what it is, but it feels like it's gonna be a long road. But it doesn't have to be that long. You can start doing the work. You can detach, you know, but take as long as you need. You do have new beginnings coming in. New beginnings. What else does collective need to know? And you have partnerships and alliance. That's good. With a new beginning. I don't think it's with this. Is it with this old person? It's not with this old person, right? No. You're not going to be trapped in fear. Or you could be trapped in fear, right? What is the trapped in fear? Prosperity and beginnings. I think you are going to be scared to go back to this old person. I think maybe this old person was quite abusive. You know, physical abuse, any kind of abuse is not great. Verbal, emotional, any of it. But I feel like this person ran the gamut with their abuse. It just feels like there's a heavy weight of melancholy, sadness, dismay, despair, grief. All that's going to be real deep. It is, and it's going to take a while. And you could have fear for a while too, especially if this person was physically violent with you. It takes a while to overcome that trauma. It could take years. I'm just being honest. But here's the stats on domestic violence. So it takes the average domestic violence victim 7 to 10 times of leaving to actually stay gone permanently. And 7 of 10 domestic violence victims do leave, and they leave permanently, but they leave in a body bag. So it takes, is that right? 7 to 10, 3 out of 10 pass, okay? I think that's right. The 7 seems way too high. The 7 to 10 times, that's how many times it takes to leave. I'm sorry, I'm messing up the stats on this. That's how many times it takes you to leave. You'll leave and come back, 7 to 10 times before you stay away permanently. And 3 out of 10 people, victims of domestic violence, they leave permanently, but they leave in a body bag. So, you know, that's, let's talk about this. 50% of the homicides committed against women are due to domestic violence. They know the person who killed them, and they were in a relationship with them in some way, shape, or form, close interpersonal relationship with. 50% of the homicides against women. So there was just a lot of stuff about force and stuff in there, and trying to push their way in, and obsession. And be safe. If you've got to get orders of protection, get orders of protection. You know, like, everybody's like, what's that piece of paper going to do? Yeah, if they come towards you and with DPO, it really isn't going to stop them from attacking you, but it heightens the punishment. It increases it from just a regular, you know, assault or whatever charge to much more. The punishment's much more severe, and it sticks. Okay. Document anything that they do. It needs to be documented for courts. It does. Do not be afraid. It is okay. Once you get away, I mean, I'm not going to say they can't come and get you. They can, but there's ways to keep yourself safe. Okay. There absolutely are. Shelters, you know, you may not be homeless, but or a domestic violence shelter, but a domestic violence shelter, it's one of the safest places ever to go, and it's a great place to be for at least the first like 6 months after you leave. I know, because I've stayed in one for 6 months after I left my ex-husband. At first I felt like it was a prison because there was big gates up all around of it, but when it was time to leave, I didn't want to go because I was scared of what would happen when I was outside that fence. Anywho, you can get through this. You are strong enough to get through this. You are capable. There are resources available for you to help you. There are resources, okay? You will be able to get a job. You will be able to provide for your kids if there's kids involved. You will. The kids won't get taken from you if you are going to a shelter, all right? A domestic violence shelter. You can overcome this, and you don't have to deal with it. You deserve so much more than this, and you are able to give it to yourself. You absolutely can. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not. Is it going to take years of therapy? Maybe. Yeah. Therapy has helped me a great deal, but I wouldn't start therapy until just like a year ago, and I've been away for numerous years because I couldn't talk to it, because it was always a young girl, and I was like, I appreciate what you're doing, but you've never endured what I've endured, so I don't know how you're going to help me, because I've read your textbooks. I know what they say. So it's hard because you just want to be understood, and you want to be heard, and sometimes you just want to look somebody in the eye and know that they get it without you even having to say a word, and that you're not alone, and that, you know, even though you don't want anybody else to ever have to endure that somebody has, and that they've survived. It's a thing. We do survive. We do heal. We get stable. We're able to stand on our own. It's a whole thing, okay? Do not ever doubt yourself. Just keep pushing. You got it. I promise you, you do. You just have to keep persevering, and there's no reason why you can't. You got God with you. You have a whole unseen army around you to carry you through these times. Keep your faith strong, your prayer game on point. Give it to God, and be willing to step into the unknown, okay? Because it's scary. It's scary to leave. I didn't know I was actually kind of brainwashed there for a while, and I was always so worried about what was going to make him happy, and this and that and this and that, and how he would think about this and how he think about that. Like, when I left, I didn't know how to, you know, let's say this. I went to the grocery store to buy groceries for the first time, and it took me a while because I stayed at the shelter and there was food there. But when I went to buy groceries for my house for the first time, I didn't know what to buy because I didn't even know what I liked. I didn't know what me and my kids like to eat because I only catered to that person for so long. Things take a while. You will adjust. Don't have any fear. Look, you just, if this is your story and you've dealt with this, or you've made it through some horrific things, it only gets easier from here, okay? It only does. I mean, it's different things, and you're gonna have to trust people. You need to know that there are people who want to help you, who will be there to help you, who will be there to protect you, despite what you may have been told. You also need to know that you're not crazy. You're not too much. You're not extra. You didn't deserve any of it at all. None of it. You are beautiful, and you are worthy of all the good things in the world. Okay? I promise you. You are, and I promise you, you will get through this. If you want to talk about anything, I'm a spiritual advisor. I'm a spiritual counselor. You can, I'll put my email address in the description box. I would love to chat with you. I would love to listen if you need to be heard. Okay? I'm gonna get an advice card for you guys. All right, because I'm sorry to get, yeah. What does collective need to know? What does collective need to know? What is their advice? Self-worth. Things happen when they're supposed to. In the angel's eyes, you are worthy of all the good that you can possibly imagine. Yes, you are. You do not need to change to earn what you desire or what the universe wants to bring to you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish. Let me read that again a little bit louder for the bitches in the back. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Sorry. Things happen when they're supposed to. In the angel's eyes, you are worthy of all the good things, all the good that you can possibly imagine. You do not need to change to earn what you desire or what the universe wants to bring to you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish. The divine's got you. It's okay to take this leap. I'm going to close this out. And like I said, it's an honor and pleasure. Yep. Until next time, collective, stay blessed. Bye.